I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Volumes is good, levels is good. In that case, this is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Get your fucking life together. I got the mag with me.
What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good?
Ain't shit, my guy, man. How the fuck is you, man?
Chilling, man. Cheers.
Absolutely.
On this beautiful day.
Oh, you gotta drink. That's bad luck. You gotta drink it. You gotta drink it. You gotta drink it. I'm gonna learn you some things while we do these things too.
All right. Don't be toasting.
Don't be toasting and sitting shit down. There's an old rule. You ever heard this Barstool rule?
What? What's that?
If you turn your back to the bar, you gotta buy everybody around.
I ain't
that's
never
some
heard
OG
that
shit. You ain't never heard that, right?
That's some smooth shit.
And we do that shit all the time now.
Right.
Like, niggas be chopping it just da-da-da-da. But, like, back in the day, you turn your back to the bar, you gotta buy around.
You might go home.
And mind you, you know, niggas,
Body.
you know, OGs probably used to stunt like that. They probably turn their back on purpose. Like,
right.
watch this. You know what I'm saying? That might have been like copping bottles back in the day. Like, watch how I do these motherfuckers real quick. Watch them get all excited and shit. You know what I mean? But that's some fly shit, though. That's funny as shit when you think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Quick question. Did you see the Wu-Tang documentary yet?
I ain't see it yet. I'm hearing good things about it. Actually, I heard of some like footage from older stuff that
they recorded everything.
Recorded, so
these
like
niggas recorded everything, bro, back then. That shit.
But that's crazy because a lot of people was doing that. There's a lot of people out there with content and tapes, but a lot of people choose to like, all right, this is for me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it go in the vault. Or it's scattered everywhere, and it's hard to get it all together sometimes because there's multiple sources that might have captured it. Yeah.
But when you got somebody as big as
the Wu,
you got to put it out there for your fans.
Bro, that shit was so crazy.
Especially the Wu fan base. They got one of the best like fans.
Who your favorite Wu member?
My favorite Wu member.
That's my new question. Somebody told me that when I told them I was running with it. Who your favorite Wu member?
All right, I'm about to fuck your head up. Since my man Reggie Noble's an honorary Wu-Tang member.
Who's your favorite original Wu member?
All right.
Redman is like a cheat code.
I would have to go. I love the chef.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with all of them, but I fuck with the chef. But I gotta go with Ghost.
You going with Ghost?
Like,
so
Ghost.
it's funny though, cause you got Ghost and Ray. They your top two out the Wu.
I would say I'm trying to, cause I like Jizza. I just like.
This is why I love this question, cause it's not sweet.
No, it's not. But the thing is, it's like they all got their own kind of thing with them, and that's what makes them unique. But it's hard to just like actually give you like a straight up answer.
That's
but I would have to go Ghost.
Everybody that shit now.
Cause Ghost, he got the most. Like he's just the most. Like he got the most albums out of all of them. Like he just think different. He think out the box, and he can rap his ass off.
Fuck yeah.
He got his own slang, like.
But see, that's the thing. Unless you say like you got or like Master Killer, niggas can't really argue with you though. Like, because and even if I guess you could even get away with saying no, I'm not trying to diss them, but
I like Cap too.
If a nigga, well, see, that's the thing. Cap was their OG. Cap was the boy they all thought was the illest nigga. So I take that too. But like certain niggas, and mind you, I'll probably take any answer. But in a barbershop, if you say certain niggas over Meth and Ghost and Ray, it's going to implode. But for the most part, it's up to what you into. Because niggas will tell you that ODB they favorite, and why not?
I mean, ODB was nice. Like, he was.
They said ODB favorite rapper, he wanted to be Biz Markie. You knew that?
I didn't know that.
They said ODB was not like he emulated Biz Markie in his own way type shit. Like, he respected what Biz brought to the table energy-wise, and that was, he put his sauce on it. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Now that you think about it, it's like, all right.
But it's people like them. It's people like ODB. It's people like Biz Markie. People like Buster.
You naming a lot of good names. I'm trying to see where we going.
People like Sticky Fingers. It's people like Coolio.
Niggas don't shout out Sticky.
I'm trying.
You just shout out Coolio. Where we going?
Nah, I'm talking about the unique rappers.
Oh, styles.
Bizarre. I mean, like it's
deliveries,
like,
styles and shit.
Just the style, and they just
Mysticals.
wild. Like You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You put, you know what I mean?
Nowadays,
Aggressive,
Ferg, schoolboy,
funny, clownish.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
just
you.
being, just being something different. You know what? Like I'm gonna be myself. Like I'm not gonna be them. Like you know what I'm saying?
But shout out to
I get
Rel, because that's what Rel used to say about me. Rel was like, he do this. He said, you always just say crazy shit. And I'm like, I like to have fucking fun. Like,
we're not even just saying crazy stuff. Just like the way they approach it, the way they. Like when you look at an ODB video, it's wild. Like when you see him at the ceremony, he wilding.
I was about to say it wasn't even about his music videos. When you used to see
His
this
antics,
nigga
the
in the
antics,
car on MTV, he used to be tripping in the limo, and he always was doing something. But I don't even think it was antics. I think it was him. Because one thing about ODB that everybody for the most part knows is he had knowledge of self. And with that came a lot of anti-system shit. You know what I mean? There was a lot of fuck the system ingrained in what he believed in. So he just did him all the time. Like, he constantly did him. Dangerously. But he was doing ODB.
But this the reason why I say, like, I don't mean like antics. Like I mean like
He wasn't clout chasing.
because people like that, like a lot of rappers like that, they be having like a lot of just like if you really chill with them, like a lot of them just be chilling. Like,
Chilling. Mm-hmm.
A lot of them just do. That's their way of like not thinking about what they really going through. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these rappers,
A lot
man,
of people do that in
be
general.
going through a lot of real stuff. You know what I'm saying?
People
real
do that all the
tragic
time.
stuff.
And a lot of people use attention-seeking behavior
Right.
as a way to get that shit off, and sometimes that could go good or bad. I mean, what about Flav?
That's what I'm saying. Like I forgot him. Like I'm sure I'm missing a lot, but Flav.
No, I'm just saying, like, as far as the personality of,
Wow.
like, yeah, like, always being turned, like, Flav got dark time, too.
Flav, but this is the thing with Flav. Like it's crazy because Flav was one of the people in hip hop history who, like, it's not with that shit at all. Like it's like yin and yang. Like them, like they should not have been like together. Like I'm just saying, like just normally, like you wouldn't picture them putting them together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like Flav. First of all, he was on. We can't deny he was on drugs. Like you know what I'm saying?
Word.
That ain't help it.
Word.
But he was Flav. Like you see him.
Get it, girl. You got that summer body by winter. It's got ways to go, man. She should have fasted for Ramadan like everybody else. All right. We got. No, but you were saying, like, on Flavor of Love.
Yeah, Flavor of Love. You see Flav. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't all acting crazy and anything. He was chilling. The girls was acting crazy.
Right.
Like even when the girls was fighting and it was making them angry and he's trying to tell them chill, he ain't really act like you would think of him to act. Like in music videos and all and that Public Enemy shit, he was wilding. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Flav served the purpose, especially for Public Enemy, because they was coming with something that was so deep. They needed a little comic relief, and he provided that energy. But at the same time, he's a person, like, what was your point about all of them? They all have a time where they chill. Unless.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. I remember as a child, I used to love Flav. Like, we used to love the big clock. You know what I'm saying?
I had a big clock.
Yeah, everybody wanted to wear it.
I had a big clock. It was cheap as fuck.
The dance, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
yo.
Yeah, you know, like, everybody loved Flav. So I'm saying, like, the initial thought of, like, some of these people I name, when people think of ODB, when people think Flav, they get this, like, this hatred, like, oh, like, he was a, you know what I mean? Wow.
Like a clown.
But they really, like, inspirational, like.
And a lot of these dudes is the
realest
dudes.
They was themselves.
Yeah, they the realest ones because they being them. And that's what you got to appreciate about a motherfucker more than anything. And that's why I don't knock a lot of these kids nowadays. I knock the ones that's clearly clout chasing, clearly trying to chase somebody else's wave and all of that shit. I don't really knock them. I just ignore them. But, like, if these kids, like Lil Yachty, if he feel like a little boat, let him be a little boat. Lil Yachty ain't never hurt nobody. You see what I'm saying? And he started his own shit. But I don't listen to him. But I'm not mad at him. Like, people run around cussing these kids out.
This is what I'm saying, dog. every generation's the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, in the 70s, people was on that platform, Afro. Yo, listen, bro. I saw a picture of the Isley brothers, dog. One John, like they was wearing the same shit that all them niggas got on now, like tight, like in the 80s. People want to talk about people wearing skirts and stuff now. They was wearing makeup,
In the
wearing tight
beginning of
Johns,
hip-hop.
like Johns. You see Mickey Free, like you heard Charlie Murphy in the joint. He said, "Man, I looked at my man. I said, damn, Prince got a badass bitch next to him." You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, crazy.
niggas was looking like he said the thing in the 80s was it nigga who liked the bitch the most was the bull.
Was
Like,
a bull. But I tell
niggas
you,
was doing crazy shit.
I
then.
think you want
They doing
better.
it now.
Remember them pictures of Dr.
History
Dre?
repeats itself. Huh?
Remember them pictures of Dr. Dre? And he was in WA.
Oh, when he in that joint like this?
Remember them jaws? You know what I'm saying? They, like at the beginning of
Nah,
hip
he's in
hop,
that joint like this or something like that.
beginning of rap and hip hop, man, there was some weird shit going on. It was always been weirdos in hip hop though.
Oh,
There's always been funny dressing. There's always been weirdos in hip hop.
just let them do them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's money involved, niggas, oh man, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, niggas.
Let Lil Uzi come. Would have been broke wearing that shit. Niggas would have. That's what I'm saying. That's how you look at stuff. You know
The
what I'm
twist
saying?
be, if he lit, niggas all want features. If
That's
you
my
ain't,
man. Take a picture. You know what I'm saying?
all that,
That's
get
what
my
I'm saying,
Instagram lit.
That tells you just accept people who they are. Just work with them. Like,
I just want to do music with great motherfuckers, man. I want to do content with dope motherfuckers. Like, I don't really care about status. I care about how you carry your own content. You know what I mean? Because if you ill and you working hard, then I want to work with you. Period. Now, if we don't match up, then I'm gonna line you up with somebody I think you should work with, and hopefully y'all make something dope. Cause what the fuck else is we doing out here? Like, on some real shit.
nah.
But you asked me a question in the crib that I gotta throw on you since we live.
Go ahead, shoot at me.
One producer to do a whole project with for you.
First of all, I got a great deal of respect for producers. It was a period in my life. It was a period in my life where I, you know what I mean, was a producer for myself and a couple of my comrades, you know what I'm saying? So I respect the art, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to throw that out there. But
politically correct shit is
actually, there's a lot of great producers, like I said.
we heard you.
I like Swiss. I like
One producer.
DJ Premier. No. I'm naming it. I'm giving respects to, you know what I'm saying? Before I answer my question. Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? Timberland, you know what I mean? Knife Wonder, Dre.
I can guess who you gonna say now.
So, the producer that
Yo.
Nah, you gotta build it up. The producers
Is it
that I would like
dissertation?
to, I would work with would be Alchemist.
I can see Alchemist.
He's the best ever to do it.
Oh man. That's
Best
why
ever to do it, man.
that's why you named 35
Like-
producers first, because you was about to say he's
Nah,
the best.
I had to give respects to the ones I had respect for, and
Yo.
it's other ones out there too.
You
I
trying-
don't want to go. I don't want to. You know what I mean?
you don't want
draw
to shoot
too
yourself
much.
in the foot.
But Alchemist, just the air he has for music, the samples he picks out, he uses the best samples, the best drums for the beat. Everything's just perfect in sync. You know what I'm saying? He's a genius. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
ain't
you need
trying
to take another
think he-
drink because you're being too safe. That's all
No,
I'm
because
saying. You being safe.
niggas feel like
being safe.
it was a lot of stuff Alchemist
I respect your answer. I just don't respect the fact that it took 15 minutes to say.
because you gotta build it up, man.
You gotta build
You know what I'm
this
saying? You
up.
gotta build it up.
Fuck is you, LeBron? This the decision? You see how that worked for Brian, right?
Oh, now the Bron go like this, right? My man. I'm getting all this shit fucked up.
Yeah,
today.
don't do none of that Brian shit around me, man.
You already know I'm Team KB, dog.
I'm
Like,
about
don't
to
even
say.
do that with me, dog.
I'm about to say, man, I'm Team Mamba.
He in LA now, dog.
He ain't did nothing since he
So
been there.
you still don't respect him.
I do respect LeBron. I'm not a
I don't
fan.
think you do. I see it.
I know
Listen,
he's a great
bull.
basketball player.
I was that bull. I was the bull that used to hate LeBron. Then this year,
I don't hate on LeBron. I just don't want him on the
I look
Lakers.
back, I thought of it. I'm like, yo, LeBron. What do you got? Like 5, 6 MVPs.
No, he's done a lot. I just don't want him on the Lakers. I feel like Maul. I don't want him on the Lakers.
Why not?
What is he going to do for our team? We're not going to win no chip no time soon. He's going to retire.
He's
and
giving him light.
Bro,
You know this past couple years.
it's the Lakers.
You know the past couple
Did
years.
you just say he's giving the Lakers light?
Yeah, listen, bro. I know they're Lakers, but you know this past 3 years, from the 3 years for the Lakers, 3-4 years for the Lakers.
It's
has
been
dark
sad.
ages, dog.
Been
It's been
sad.
So you wasn't a little bit hype. You wasn't a little bit
You
hype.
know
when
what?
when
I
got that
thought
call.
when
you saw
no,
it on
I
Instagram.
knew before we got him. I told everybody. I said I know we gonna get him. They said why? I said because karma is gonna make me root for this motherfucker. So I knew he was gonna get him. When we got him, I wasn't surprised. I was concerned.
I'm saying
When he started playing in the beginning, I'm like, all right, maybe he'll be good for the youngins. And then it all fell apart.
all right. This is what I'm saying. When that thought was reality, right? When that came to reality,
I didn't
right?
celebrate at all.
You didn't get no type of like you wasn't hype it for the.
I thought he
a
might
little
give
bit.
me.
Like, you
I
wasn't
thought.
excited for the
I
season.
thought he might bring time. Yeah, I actually said that, not to you, but before that, I thought that maybe I had something to be excited about in basketball after a while and not having nothing to be excited about, but
That's
it
all I'm
didn't
saying.
happen.
But that's all I'm saying.
But I couldn't even be excited about it because it's LeBron.
But I'm saying though, when he came, you already know they had Ingram. You know what I'm saying?
Kuzma,
Kuzma,
Zoe.
So when he brought Stevenson in and he brought Rondo,
Rondo came.
You ain't get no excitement or anything?
It made me feel more concerned because it went from having all the confidence in the world to Lonzo to bringing in Rondo, and I know what that's going to look like if Zoe never gets comfortable on the court in time before Rondo takes over. Like this, it's like now you're expendable. He's never going to get comfortable. Like Zoe has to be coddled for a little while before he becomes who he's going to be. You know what I mean? And I hate to say that because one thing that people don't think he has is a heart. I think he has a heart. I think he needs to know that the coach is behind him. You see what I'm saying? He's used to that. He's used to being coached by his pop. Like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like I don't think he's built for the league.
mm.
I think his young brother is built.
I think
Young
Melo the
boy
one.
being nice.
I think Melo the one. Nobody believe me.
Yeah.
Melo tough, and he just grew 3 inches.
What are you like 6'8" now or something?
Like
6'6"?
6'6", 6'7", some shit.
Yeah.
He just grew 3 inches like last
He
year.
might get like 2 more or 3 more.
He fuck around and do. He young as hell,
Yeah.
but he do everything except play defense.
What do you do now?
He was playing for that prep school team, Spire.
Yeah, he's killing stuff too.
They on YouTube.
I think I
They
saw
be
a clip, yeah.
snapping.
When he got in a fight or something, right?
He get in a fight all the time, but they don't really fight, bro. Like the ball boys don't really fight. The niggas start with them and then they walk away and shit.
Yeah. What about the middle
Like
boy?
they don't fight. He riding the wave. It look like. They say he's still working out and all that, but like,
Well, it's a rap for him, bro.
bro, your brother worth $100 million. Your little brother about to be
That was
worth
the
it
boy,
like
stole something.
stole the sunglasses in China.
You lucky they ain't kill him. Like
Nah, they was about to. That was crazy.
If he's in Korea,
They don't be
they
playing that.
definitely would have got
man.
at him. Like
It was China or Japan or something, but they don't be playing that shit over there. Don't go overseas doing funny shit. Remember the young boy
That's what I tell
tagged
people,
something
man.
and they caned him and nobody could stop that shit.
that's what I'm telling. Listen, this is a PSA. Listen,
This is PSA.
if you go overseas, travel. You know what I'm saying? I like to travel. You're not in America. Like the rules don't apply. Like
They don't give a fuck about you
different
getting
rules.
back
They don't
home.
give a fuck about that. Like you can't. Like if you at a resort, or, you know what I'm saying, stay on your resort. You can go off, but you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta be aware of your surroundings because you're not in America, and that's what people be doing, especially cocky people and drunk people. You know what I'm saying? They wander off thinking it's America and they can do what they want, and they end up getting off. You know what I'm saying?
Or wind up in a cell that's way crazier than anything over here, full of motherfuckers that nobody speak what you speak. That's like, bro, I don't be wanting to, like, I've been booked out of town before. I don't be wanting to be booked nowhere outside of this area because I know, know somebody.
Right.
Nigga, another country? I'm so cool. I'm on my best behavior. I don't even do nothing.
Right.
In the Bahamas, I ran a couple red lights on a scooter. I ain't gonna lie. I was just figuring like where they gonna send the ticket. Like that was my shout out to Edison. That was our theory. Where they sending the ticket?
Right.
Burning this joint. Excuse me. You know you hit like 60 on them pups, man.
Right.
Feel like you doing $120.
Right.
Feel like life.
Word.
You NASCAR Rube or that joint.
Word.
No, I bang with scooters on vacation. In the city, you can't do it, but at home on them islands, it's the best shit ever, man. Spend $4 and ride all weekend.
I
mean gas wise.
I drew the last time like I went on vacation.
What's the last vacation you went on?
I went to Fort Myers in like March, end of March. Then I went to when I was down there, I went to Cape Coral or something. I always get it wrong, but it's right near Fort Myers. But I went to Senegal Beach. I went to I think Palm Island. Bonita Springs Beach.
Right.
Fort Myers Beach. It's different from Fort Myers. It's like a beach joint. It's like, you know what I mean? It's real nice. I went
do
to
you get in the water
Naples.
or do you just go to these beaches? You a swimmer and all that?
Yeah. I swim, but I don't like swimming. You know what I'm saying? Like
scuba diving, all that cool shit.
I do
Snorkeling?
like when I'm in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But I don't really
when the
like,
water clear.
I like just
When the water see
fishes,
through.
all these hundreds of fish around.
You just see them at your feet. Like there they go.
But oh yeah, Naples, and then Marco Island. You know what I'm saying? They all like within like 50 miles or so. Like
yeah, cause you sound like you was bar hopping. Like
well,
from
we
beach
just
to
going to
beach.
different places. Like you know what I'm saying? Just going to different places every day, a couple times a day, eating, like going to the beach, going to the just seeing this stuff. Cause I don't like to stay in one spot. I like to I usually go to like the other side of Florida, like the Miami side, for a lot of side, but I went to the southwest side instead of the southeast on a golf. So I just like to explore the area instead of just staying in one joint.
No, I could dig it. But you be running around a lot. I be liking to see that, man, that you traveling and all that, man, enjoying your life.
I mean, you got to, man. It's good to travel. It's good for your health.
Yeah, my theory is it's better spent out there than here.
I mean, it can be stressful living in the city, like just getting the vibes from people, getting the bad vibes. Just it's good to, even wherever you at, it's good to go somewhere else and explore it and to get your mind right. Because it's like a reset. You know what I'm saying?
And on the no bullshit, most places you go is nicer than Philly anyway. Like, not as far as aesthetics. I'm talking about personality wise. People are way friendlier.
People speak to
They
you.
speak to people they don't know.
You go downtown.
And they speak back.
You go Center City and be like, how you doing? Niggas like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with him?
You know me, cuz?
Huh?
You know me, cuz?
Yeah. You go down in Florida, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they friendly as hell.
Where you from?
Yeah.
All that cool shit.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you done found out where the best seafood at.
Come back. Like,
You know what I mean? And you good.
Yeah.
But no, like,
It's just like it puts you in a different place, a different spirit. You want some relaxed stuff. You feel.
yeah, because first thing I think is, don't nobody know me here. So I could let my hair hang down low. Like, I could just, like, act crazy. Because at the same time, when I'm here, no matter where I'm at, I'm kind of always working. Because at this point, all the people I know are damn near socialites to a certain extent, so they always in them spots. I can't just go and like chill. I gotta have a meeting or a little mini meeting. I gotta set shit up. I gotta be personable. It's no problem. But when I go away, I want to leave my phone in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your phone? All right, bet. I'm putting mine in the safe. Like, I be on that time with it. Like, as long as we stay together or whatever, somebody that's with us got phones and somebody can take the pictures and shit, I'm cool. Because I ain't trying to post this whole trip or none of that. I'm trying to breathe a little bit. I got to post for a living. You want another joint?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sipping with Sammie, John, they keep him coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
6-pack provided by Mag today, as he's talking shit. Let's keep it all the way, G. He bought the beer.
Nah, but that's the thing with him. Like, when we in a mix, we always got, you know what I'm saying? It's always
Oh yeah,
on
this
deck.
is
But
this
like,
is regular.
like I said, man, we got access. We know people that know people. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, yeah, this bag. I don't know where that came from, but he just said it.
Anywhere you want, man.
And you know what's crazy? I definitely want to say this real quick. Salute to the homie Del P, man. Came through the cookout. Performed in the motherfucking rain. Gave a hell of a show. Made a couple commitments with a couple of my folks to do some positive things in the near future. I just appreciate that, man.
Yo, he is nice. You know what I'm saying? He nice. Like,
He really hip hop.
Like he really hip hop, and he really
Great.
spitting that,
Yeah.
and talking that.
Great stage presence.
Right in the rain, like for everybody, like right in the rain, and he did it like he did it like he rehearsed that joint. Like,
Well, I mean, Del performs
dude.
all the time. He's been opening up for a lot of dope people. He is Grammy nominated, Grammy considered on a whole nother project, which is major for our city. Because I don't know how many people in the last handful of years, because you could say from the city, been that's not top, mainstream selling people.
but that's what it is. That's what I want to. That's the main thing I try to get across to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be on the radio. You don't gotta be top 10 on the radio. You don't gotta be on MTV, VH1. You don't gotta be these people that's showing their face and getting all these hits and everything. Well, you need hits and everything, but you can be a person like, you know what I'm saying? Like the boy, what's the boy name? Like Tech Nine, like people underground. Like,
Tech Nine, the biggest independent artist ever.
Currency, like Currency big now. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's people underground that you would never hear of. This is living better than these rappers you see on TV.
Absolutely, they making a bigger percentage. I mean, a rapper be happy to get 10% off his project. If you independent and you doing it right, they might be getting 70, 80%. You know what I mean? And that's a big difference. That's what Soulja Boy was running around screaming when he was like, "No, if I put out a project, I got to sell 100,000 copies. That's $1 million. That's all I care about." You see what I'm saying? He like, I'm independent. That's $1 million. So like, it's different at that level. But like I tell people all the time, like, don't discourage people that's out here trying to move and shake and do music and shit and be like, "Oh my God, you want to be?" No, they might not want to be Lil Wayne. They might not want to be in such a
100% at age on, dog.
yeah. And then it's like, but like, if you can make $100,000 a year off of music, even $60,000 a year off of music, and you was going to work every day and still making another whatever on top of that, but you could, do your thing with the music side too. Why would you stop? That's like saying, all right, I ain't make the NBA. They got bread for me overseas, but I'd rather just go to work. Like, if you still love the game, get your money, baby.
I mean, the thing is, you can just set it up. Once you establish a fan base, and somebody that's gonna look into your work and keep it coming. You don't have to. You got to put in work. You got to keep them happy, and keep up with the content and everything. But the work pretty much does itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sit back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And keep grinding, keep working until you get to a point where you can do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of working for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what it's about.
Everything is like, that's what I want people. Not to cut you off.
No.
But it's just like people always focus on the limelight aspect of it instead of focusing on the business part of it. Learn the business, you know what I'm saying, that you're getting into, because you can't get into it just for the fame and glory and then end up on a bunch of money and you don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Look into the business part of it so you can always think that I can do this myself, because right now we got the internet, we got internet radio, we got videos you can put up yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got your own webpage you can make. You got your own advertising on social media outlets you can do yourself. And
for now.
And just get the content up and make it quality, and you can be as big as a label. You don't need the label. You just use them as a, you know what I'm saying, like as a crutch, like as a supporter, like a distributor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a parent company,
a partner, or a partnership, yeah. But like, it's crazy because I see a lot of people are successful by their own means and they live their own way. But like, I had my last gig. You know where I was working at. It was a guy that worked with me one night, and he used to work the overnight joint, so he used to relieve me at 11 o'clock. He come on next shift, and they were like, "Well, he does music and you do music and da 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 da." And I'm not gonna tell his business. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if he want his business out there like that. But she was like, he goes to Australia every year to tour for a month. You see what I'm saying? Like you never know who you sitting next to,
know.
bro. Like anybody
Never
that
know,
has
man.
a base in Australia to go and do that many runs, and then I looked him up. He got official stuff with a lot of artists overseas and stuff. Like he doing his work, but you never know,
It's
bro.
a market for everything, man. It's a market for everything.
You never know, and it was just that opened my eyes to a lot of possibilities, though. Like because sometimes when you gotta keep the job to keep everything afloat, you start feeling discouraged. Like, you know what? This might be a little bit, out the way. It might be too much. I might need to just dig in on this side. But then when you see somebody doing it both ways and you realize that you at a company that lets him go do that, I might hang out here for a little bit and still do my thizzle.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. But, like, it was amazing because it was like, bro, and not judging him by, because where we work at, it ain't like you coming there fly. It's nothing to judge him by as far as that. You coming to work. But it was just like, cool brother, down to earth, regular shit. And he go to Australia and tear him up for a month, man. And I had to salute that when I met him because that's a beautiful thing. That's a paid vacation to Australia for a month. And mind you, if you go to Australia, you don't want to go for less than 3 weeks. It take 2 days to get there.
You're going to the other side of the world,
Right.
below the equator, and you're getting paid for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're doing
And
what
you
you
rocking,
love.
right.
You doing what you love. That's
And
the
you
point of it.
rocking.
Like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people just use it for you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just use it now as for just a way to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They use that as a way to come up. And, all right, that's cool.
It's a lick.
But, like, it's a lick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's people that use it as a lick and because they love it. Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But at that point, it's a business. That's the difference.
all right.
That's the
Right.
difference.
No, I'm not. Definitely. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, though, is my point being
Mm-hmm.
is that, like, you're making money off of it. But when you actually love it, too,
Mm-hmm.
like, that's the best feeling in the world.
Best shit in the
It's
world.
the best feeling in the world, man. Doing what you love, getting paid for it. Like, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people do what they're doing because of the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I mean, nowadays, there's a lot of different ways, like you spoke on earlier, to where if you really just want to get paid to do something that you love, you can figure it out easier than you could in the past, which eliminates a lot of the excuses. Now, what I alluded to earlier, because you had said about promoting on social media for free, you know they about to stop that shit, right?
What you mean?
When they start offering to pay to promote, and when they start
It's gonna be
offering or start forcing you towards business pages, and when they say that we're gonna start hiding your followers and your likes, that's what that is. That has nothing to do with mental health. They don't care how, bro.
Right. Business move.
It's a business play.
That's
It's
why
all
a lot
these
of shit they
businesses
gonna-
are
they
on
gonna
our
put-
platform
They
right
gonna
now.
put Instagram if
The
they gotta
only
put
because think about it. There's stars out here that get
millions.
$500,000, $1 million per post. If you can't say that it got 2 million likes, then how do you monetize it?
On the back end.
How do the companies know that you're pulling this kind of traffic? They have to include the platform if it's not visible.
No, I'm saying on the back end, on the Instagram end, they can go on the back end and be like, how much did this joint? Because I'm sure they know. But
No.
It's not going to show it.
But you're going to have to do business with them because they're going to be the only ones with that information. Even if you have an outside party.
No, I'm saying, no. I understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
But I'm saying whoever they're doing business with, that person that has their account, they can obtain that information. Look, this one right here. It's like right here from Instagram.
If you have a business account.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm saying
It's
is
a dirt
they
bike
can-
racing
they-
a scooter right now.
they-
That was
They
amazing.
might have something on They might have something on Instagram. I know for a fact. I'm 100%. I'm 99% positive that they will have something for you to know how many people got the likes.
I'm telling you, you have to create the business account. The business account gives you your analytics.
So you saying the business account will give you analytics, but not the
regular account.
I was under the assumption that it's not going to show you how many likes is on my picture, but I
it'll
can
still
see
show me. No, but even if it shows
without
you,
the business account.
even if it shows you, besides, I guess, what could you do? Screenshot it and show a company like. But
you could. That's what I'm saying.
There's no way that somebody could. There's no way that.
If you're verified on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 50 Cent, right? That's just I'm 50 Cent, right? I'm put up a post. I'm getting paid for every post I get.
Mm-hmm.
I as a fan, I can't see how many likes is on the picture, but on the back end, I can go to Instagram. Hey, give me
That's
the
my
support.
point.
Give me the support to show my advertising.
No, that's my point. You have to include them. So that means that unless you're 50 Cent, the average person that's just up there trying to sell bath and body products or whatever, they won't be able to get to that level.
No, but I'm saying they might have something in the app where you can see it, like when you put on your like.
I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but I know that it's directed towards people not having the freedom to just market their pages without including Instagram.
So basically, what I'm saying wouldn't even make sense because they're trying to get away from that.
They monetizing everything. It's like YouTube.
So why would they give you the access of seeing how many views you got, so you can monetize off of it?
That's my point. Like, there's no point in doing it both ways because if they're saying their excuses that they're doing it for people's mental health, meaning that they don't want people looking to see how many likes they got.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's very strange. And
So
it could
you
play
have
out.
to pay to see that. That's what you're saying.
I'm
Like
telling
Instagram
you,
business.
you're going to have to pay for it. It's just like
That's crazy.
if you don't want 1,000
That's
ads
smart.
during your
It's
YouTube
business,
videos. It's the same thing. It's big business. I mean, when the whole world is on your platform, you can do what you want. You do what you want. But I just know that there's a lot of data being tossed around that's not safe. A lot of analytics being tossed around that's not safe. And even though I participate, it's scary to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, check the ball out. Poppin'. Oh, you poppin'. That's why you got his pink on. Poppin'. With the pink Herman.
It's always comedy minute.
The pink Herman stitching. Shout out to Herman's Coffee Shop.
Too. I don't even wear like, man.
Definitely got the pink in the, yeah. You used to be the SB boy. Who you give all your SBs to?
When
You still sing that song?
I gave him away. Look, I got see, that's what I'm saying. When I was on, you know what I mean, we had SB popping, but look,
Yo.
but look, I ain't gonna lie. I stopped rocking SBs like 08, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard the song, I was on YouTube and I saw Young Jock came out with a song called Nike SBs. I was like, yo, I'm done. I give up. Then I started rocking Asics.
I think you should re-release the song. The joint you performed at Webster Hall. I think you should re-release it.
Oh, you talking about Tony Montgomery? That joint.
I think it was early.
Oh yeah.
I think now that's the vibe.
That's a nice drum.
Now that's damn near Dom Kennedy or somebody like that's the vibe.
Yeah, that was on the Betsy Ross drum.
Yeah, check out the Bessie Ross project.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I on that one? I'm on a few of them.
Yeah.
I'm on that one. Yeah, definitely check that one out.
That joint's a classic. You know what I'm saying?
You put out fire, man. I'll give you that. I'm a hard-working nigga that put out good work.
Yeah, I mean, I was on fire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's just like I just wanted to work, and you get the moments like I was talking about on the other, other podcasts. You get the moments. I don't think you're like he's over the guy. Like, of course they're great, they're good, but they got moments. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a good moment. That's why you got to keep recording and keep it working and keep practicing. Because your moments get better. You got better chance. You got better chance at good moments. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel when I'm in the space to record dope shit though. Like
the energy.
Yeah, I can feel it. I know when I need to be in the studio. You know what I mean? And at this level, because I don't have a personal studio, that's not always simple. But like I know like when I'm uninspired, I guess it is, and I know when I get in my mode where I'm like, yo, I feel like being creative. And when I follow that, I'm usually satisfied with 90%, 80% of what gets done, which is a high ratio considering that niggas record 100 songs to put out one album. And not saying that they're not satisfied with a large percentage of it. It might not fit the project, but they kept recording for a reason. You see what I'm saying? like it's a real thing. So like sometimes you just gotta go with the vibes. Sometimes you gotta spend that last couple of hours to get in the booth and get that off, because that could be the couple of hours that's gonna make you the rest of the money, the rest of your life.
Know. You might go to the joint. You might go to the joint with a song and like planned out. You get to the joint. Your man might play a joint, or if the engineer might play a joint, and you might just get inspiration right there. Nah, I want to do that joint. That joint end up a hit, like $1 million joint. That's what I mean. Like you gotta.
Rest in peace, Faust. Because Faust used to inspire the fuck out me, yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. And he used to show me love. And that's the thing that a lot of niggas don't get. Like, I ain't a person that keeps shouting out Faust because it sound good. Faust would end the session and play 8, 9, 10 beats. You probably sat there and seen him do it before. And we'd be sitting there like, damn, that's fire. I'm like, I like this. I like that.
But who are people to knock like your experience or what?
No, but it's not about knocking it. It's like,
but no, I'm saying that's what inspired. That's who inspired you in your life.
Genuinely, you know he showed love. Like, and it wasn't so much about giving me the beats as much as it was the fact that he produced at that level and he was so free with tossing me beats.
Shout out to Jones, he did.
Then hold on real quick. Let me make this point because we drinking. It was about the fact that he showed that he believed in me. You see what I'm saying? Like, he put his art behind me without me asking him to often, which showed that he dug what I was doing, and I appreciated that because that inspired me alone outside of the production. But he did 80% of Let's Talk About It, the album that's out everywhere right now. Sam Malone, Let's Talk About It, available everywhere. The last song on there is dedicated to Faust because he did damn near the whole album, and he actually passed right before I released it, like a couple months before I dropped it.
I mean, shout out to Jones, just, you know what I mean?
What Faust did? Faust did the intro. Faust did headset. Faust did pretty sure G shit is Faust. Man, Let's Talk About It. Faust. Which is the title track. He did a lot of them Jones, bro. I think he did shit, I don't want to keep thinking. I gotta really look at the playlist. But Faust did a lot of them pups, man. And it was a discrepancy on one beat. We straightened that out after his passing. But yeah, he's still about 70%. Bro, you know his headaches with this shit. You know what I mean? You know it's always something, especially when somebody passes. But we got it settled. It's all Gucci. The album cool. It's available still. Y'all can get it. I Swear the EP is still out. Yeah. And you on I Swear, actually, you on a song that's on I Swear. Your verse isn't on I Swear because the DJ. But Settle Down.
Dang.
Yo, it's popping out here. Oh, she dabbing for us. I mean, shit. We need to put up a sign. Honk if you sipping or something.
All right.
That'd be crazy, right? Get everybody a Dewey. Me. It's happy hour time. Everybody on their way home from the bar. Should have did it. That's bad to admit to on camera, right? But fuck it, we sipping. I ain't driving. She about to crash. Let's stop looking at them. No, man, it get real when you be outside and where we at. Everything go on this block, man. Shit.
Hey, everything.
Everything, bro. You done seen all types of walks of life. You don't get to ask the questions? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, nigga. We talking. I was joking.
Nah, because I just got to.
You seem inspired.
Oh, yeah. So, we was at the smoke room, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to someone.
Shout out to son. And they was talking about, you know what I'm saying, the war report. They was talking about NRA,
Aha.
the CDs, you know what I'm saying? So
The
I wanna know your thoughts
conversation.
on that, John. You know what I'm
The
saying?
conversation actually was which one was better, the War Report or NORE, right?
Right.
I wasn't there, but that's what you told me earlier.
Right.
All right. I think it's a preference thing. I think that the War Report is my personal favorite. I think that's nostalgic. I think it was a moment. But I think that NORE was a different kind of moment for Nori. You know what I mean? And that's full of bangers too. But I got a different connection to the War Report. I feel like the
makes
War
sense.
Report was deeper. It was more street. Nori got a couple, a bunch of great records off on NORE, but it was a lot of turn up and a lot of other people verses and a lot of features. You know what I mean? A lot of that going on. And we was missing Pone. Like, I missed Pone when NORE came out. And I was surprised at that time, as much as I like Nori, that he held it down with the NORE joint like he did. I was
See,
pleasantly surprised.
See, like, that's the thing. Like, all right.
Like, I remember that time.
Like, by default, I would have to say the War Report just by default, because the War Report is just classic. But NRA,
The War
I
Report,
want to say,
the War Report had a budget this big.
yeah, but I want
And
to.
that's what it is. Like,
But that's the thing. I want to naturally. I want to say NRA, but that it won't allow. I won't allow myself to. You know what I'm saying?
hurt.
It hurt.
It feel weird.
But that joint
and we love
introduced
Nori. And it drink
Nori.
champs.
It gave you Nori.
Mm-hmm.
It gave you Nori, but it's opposite of you. It actually made me forget about Pone. Like,
I love Pone.
it was like, all right, I'm on some Nori shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Pone, because Pone be around. I bump into this nigga everywhere I go nowadays.
But it's nothing against Pone because I love Capone.
No, not at all.
I'm saying, like,
You ain't
for
say
me,
that. I was just
I was
saying
more
that.
focused on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was more focused on, like, oh, yo, Nori, like, you know what I'm saying?
He a star.
Then when Pone came
No,
back.
NORE made you realize Nori was a star.
Well, yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's
That's
a
what-
star.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then when the reunion came, when Pone was back, I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, like, how can I? I mean, Pone, like,
But that kind of tells your
he's
story, though.
He was
Yeah.
my favorite on the reunion. You know what I'm saying?
No, he snaps on the reunion,
Yeah.
bro, on some real
Snap.
shit. But I mean, I think that's a good question. I might steal that question. So someone, Vodka, Petey, whoever was in there that day, I might run with that.
Petey wasn't in that joint.
Crack one in that day, so Vodka was there. Yeah,
it was
well,
Petey.
cool. Guess what? Cool. I might run with that question, man.
There's a couple of people in there. Yeah.
A whole lot of folk. I mean, it's the smoke room, man. I know how I
Yeah.
go in there, man.
Definitely.
I got to slide for real.
Yeah, you definitely got slide, man. You got a nice setup in there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jones, yeah, man, I sent you. Them Jones came out crazy. You know what
No,
I'm
they
saying?
see still. Well, you know, someone got that sound,
Yeah.
so he did you righteous.
Yeah.
I just need the real shit so I can play it on Flyboy Friday Radio, baby.
Right. Definitely, man. Like,
You know what I mean?
he definitely did his thing in that joint. What do you? So what you doing for your joints? Not to ask any questions on your joint, but you know what I'm saying. What you working on, man?
You asked me if I'm dropping another project
Yeah.
soon. I feel like I started recording one by accident, so I feel like it's due time. You know what I mean? And, you know, I had the setback with the health situation, so like I'm ready. I think that the reason that I say I recorded it by accident is because I was still focused on the fact that I didn't get to do the proper promo for the album because I got hurt right after I released it, like literally 4 days after I released it. So I was trying to get stuff done for that, but in the meanwhile I've been still working, and now I'm excited about putting out something else. So I guess y'all got something coming soon. I ain't making no promises. I got a couple names in my head too, but you know.
All right.
New track with Mark Gaines, definitely gonna be on it. I get a little deep. They say it's only one line. It's my life.
All right.
That one line was my life.
I feel like, man, it's gonna be a good summer, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a great year, and I said that last year. End of last year.
Crazy, man. That shit whamming. Dang.
End of last year, I said all my folks gonna have a good year, man. I see everybody making progress in this year, and as soon as this year started, everybody started booming and banging and getting engaged, and having kids and doing great things, getting promotions and shit. Like I'm getting invitations to promotion parties. Like you know what I mean? Like that's dope as hell. So I feel like the energy is going in the right direction in my circle, even if it's not in the world or in the country, because we can't keep up with all them. We gotta mow our own fucking lawn.
Right. Yeah,
And that's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how I feel, and I'm gonna go with it because it's being reinforced. It wasn't just a thought. I see somebody every week tell me something that's dope as fuck, and I'm like, all right, we're, you know what I mean? Even a lot of like, there's something to talk about because it's weird to say. I know a couple people whose situations are breaking down. I know people that got fired that I knew they was about to be all right, and it turned around right after that. I know people that are coming out of, relationships, marriages and stuff that I'm optimistic for, that I think they'll be fine. I think it's for the better. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that everything that's necessarily energy working in the right direction doesn't always come the way that you expect it to. Right. So I'm still optimistic for them people too. But I've heard a lot of stories this year, man, and I'm inspired. All I want to do is work, create, do dope shit, and travel, for real, expand my brand and travel. Because the rest of this shit, man, you live, you die. In between is that hash mark.
That's a bitch and he die.
The fuck did you do on your hash mark? You know what I mean? And I believe that. Like, my hash dope as hell already, but it ain't where it need to be.
That's one thing, dog. My old head used to say, dog. He used to repeat. He used to always say it, like he used to repeat it. He used to be like, "Life's a bitch, and then you die." Mm-hmm. God damn, can you think of that? Like life's a bitch,
and then you die.
Then you die.
Like this whole shit might be fucked up. Might be fucked up the whole way.
And
but I mean, you believe in reincarnation?
I don't actually believe in like your spirit going and then like you living in like another life.
Do you believe you come back as a tree?
I don't believe none of that. I believe we all in tune with the trees, the animals, with each other. I think it's a whole nother. All this stuff, not to get too deep in it, but all this stuff and everything that's going on, like separate, like blocks you from what you need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that you can do, that we can do, that we are capable of. Mm-hmm. That's a lot deeper than what you think. That'll really fuck your head up.
You ever see the Noisy Jamaica episode?
No.
With Popcorn and them? We go watch it after this. And the one guy, he's standing by the ocean, by the rocks, on the sand, like, and he's like, everybody in America thinks they're better than us because they're in a city and they have all these things. He's like, but why wouldn't you want to do this every day?
Right.
And a lot of the reason that I think it feels good to go to the Caribbean, especially for people that's melanated, is because being closer to Earth or nature is to be closer to God. In essence, in my head, that's why I vote spiritual. You see what I'm saying? Because just as they say, the original religion was voodoo. Voodoo caught a bad rap. If you really look at the elements of voodoo, it's about paying homage to nature. If you really look at it.
But people always take something and manipulate
try to scare people. And it's like, I get it, cool. But I really feel like, in all actuality, when it comes down to it, when you look at this whole thing, it's like being in the earth, being on them beaches, being able to be in the desert sometimes, like things like that is what draw you closer to your consciousness and your awareness and who you're supposed to be. That's why people go to those places to take psychedelic drugs and shit to figure out things.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's just like a lot of stuff. I don't want to get into all that, but a lot of stuff's deeper than we think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gotta be.
Like, dog, I'm like meditation. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to read about that and look and learn about that. You know what I'm saying? Meditation and just self-awareness and learning about yourself. you can heal a lot of yourself. You know what I mean? Through that.
If you free yourself from distractions and focus,
Cause all that stuff you think.
and it teaches you patience and all type of things.
Yeah.
No, I believe in meditation, and I also
that can heal
believe.
you, like from problems, from sickness.
I also
body
believe
problems and all
that prayers aren't formatted. I believe you can live a prayer. I believe that you can have prayerful moments. I believe that everything could be a prayer. I don't believe that you necessarily have to say formal words. I think that you're always in communication with your higher power. You see what I'm saying?
No, like you mean like talking to God and stuff?
Yeah, like if you at a red light and you admiring nature, that's a prayer. I think it's simple sometimes. I think we overthink things. I think we make it to where we have to. You could say the Lord's Prayer. You can say
that's
whatever prayer.
That's just standard.
But I think that your life.
But I'm saying though is, it's not just like just. Yeah, I mean, like you describe it, like you gotta be in tune with it. You gotta really mean it.
It has to go
like
from
you
somewhere.
Talking there, you can be at a red light, but you talking to God, son, and you talking.
Because my example,
and you really
when
like,
you in a car by
really
yourself,
and you in that positive energy, like you thinking that and you feeling that, that's sincere. You know what I'm saying?
when you're in a car by yourself and you riding for a long time, it's just you, and the music could be on or off, but you're not listening to the music, but you're thinking the whole time. Who you talking to?
I'm talking to myself.
And who else?
Might be God.
That's my point. You see what I'm saying?
But you're mostly talking to myself, thinking.
But that's the thing. Like the things that you're thinking about, the things that's running through your head, and the analyzations that you're getting, is a communication.
Yeah, it's with your soul.
Which is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like.
I got you.
And I mean, and I say prayer intentionally because I know that people take that like, personally.
But my thing is like that's right. But my thing
Love
is
this
like,
neighborhood. They blast music at 4 in the morning, 8 in the morning, 7 in the evening, and it's everything from Enrique Iglesias to motherfucking country music. Go ahead.
So this is the thing, right? Everything you're saying is right about that, but you have to be in that mindset. Like you got to be aware.
You got to be open to it. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that like. You gotta be aware that I'm talking.
Oh yeah, because you could also be talking to some other spirits.
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
And the form and the thing about it is, people think, not to get too deep into stuff, but people think that evil stuff comes in forms of like dark, spooky, ugly, demon. No,
they start. However they start.
John can look. You can be in like Club Paradise with the baddest joint you ever seen in your life, and she's like sounds like an angel, like you know what I'm saying. She sounds like you know what I mean, like she innocent and all that, and that could be like the worst joint. Like,
that's what they call vixens.
Yeah.
Remember video vixens?
Yeah.
That it became a They changed the energy of it because it went from the chick in the video that looked good, that used to swindle or pull the jokes or whatever, and then it turned into bad chicks that get paid to be in videos. So then it became something you wanted to be called. It used to be a role. It wasn't necessarily negative, but it was like in a movie, there was a vixen. In videos, they created a vixen for like story plots. And after a while, it just meant the chick in the background going like this. You know what I mean? Like they changed the whole thing. But on that note, man, I appreciate you for sipping with Sammie, man. You said you ain't want to get into anything, so we ain't got to get too into it. But make sure y'all check out Sippin' with Sammie every week, man. That's what we do. We also on the glocawearradiostation app. Check me out. Every platform possible. Check me out. Check out my folks. Follow up. Let them know where to follow you at.
This is Mag, man. Mag F.A. Follow me, man. Check out Spark the Mag. You know what I'm saying? My latest joint was Club Gangsta. You know what I'm saying? That's on all platforms. Check out Summer Breeze on all platforms. Check out my youngin, LOWU, Kels, Vito. You know what I'm saying? Yard off T. Word,
man. We out this pup. It's over. Killer.
Seen too many dark nights. That's why sometimes I leave the car park nights and settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. They tryna tear the ghetto down. That's why I told my homies put the metal down and settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
Up in the morning, every day yawning. Spark of a wood, every day ain't boring. Look at the news, 5 minutes at the snooze. Look at the news, 6 hours at the booze. Watch on my wrist so you know what time it is. Rap better show so they know what line it is. Nobody equal and they brainwashing people. Hit Mike Brown with 6 shots like a free throw. Life ain't fair and I'm still wearing ass. Juicing for my dinner so I'm cutting up pears. I really don't care, square up with a bear. I really don't care, take the mic from a man. Life like a movie, like they free little Boozy. Waiting for my chance, trying to test out the Uzi. My squad getting busy, but you know that already. Stand up for yourself, the pigs ain't loyal.
Seen too many dark nights. That's why sometimes I leave the car park nights and settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. They tryna tear the ghetto down. That's why I told my homies put the metal down. Settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. Laying on the pillow, eyes wide open. Tired as hell, but can't shake my emotions. Meds don't work, need something more potent. Cause stress keeps interrupting my smoking. They say we hopeless, I know better. Say we deserve less than pets and I know better. I show better, nah bruh, I ain't perfect. Never did nobody harm who ain't deserve it. The time put in these verses seem my only outlet. And I ain't found my way out yet. So I toss, turn on the news. Country on their way to war for other dudes. Same in the streets, in other news. Homie killed the homie from his crew. Streets say he had it coming. Gotta figure out something. I'm getting too numb and I ain't running. Seen too many dark nights. That's why sometimes I leave the car park nights and settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. They tryna tear the ghetto down. That's why I told my homies put the metal down and settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.